Fitzroy is one of the oldest clubs in the VFL. In 1983, the Lions centenary year, Fitzroy players broke VFL and club records as they celebrated 100 winters of maroon and blue football. 1983 was a season all Lions supporters would remember. From the start, the Lions' brilliant form warned the rest of the VFL that they faced tough opponents. Fitzroy's extraordinary 1981 Brownlow medalist Bernie Quinlan was switched from centre-half forward to full forward to help him recover from an ankle injury. The move paid off, and Quinlan, at the tender age of 32, became Fitzroy's dynamic spearhead. After a loss against Hawthorn in the opening round, Fitzroy won the next 7 games. The scalps included North Melbourne and Essendon by more than 40 points, and 1982 premiers Carlton by 10 goals. These victories ensured that Fitzroy became an early favourite for the premiership. No team could be confident of winning, while Fitzroy had players such as Bernie Quinlan, Gary Wilson, Gary Sidebottom, Michael Conlon, Laurie Serafini and Grant Laurie playing with brilliance and confidence. The Lions were playing their 100th season with a new sense of purpose, teamwork and resolve to win. It was a resolve which coach Robert Walls had done much to instill in his team. The players had confidence in each other. Personal glory took second place to the success of the team.
Their confidence in themselves has certainly improved, and that's grown to confidence in their teammates. They're prepared to give the ball out to a teammate who calls for it because they know that teammates are now far more skilled and confident that they can play the game. And the way that the players run onto the field, the way that they show excitement and enthusiasm when a teammate does well on the field, that it's all visual, and I certainly believe that's a team lifter.
It was against North Melbourne on June the 18th at the Junction Oval where the new team spirit was seen to its most devastating effect. North had just taken over the top position on the ladder from Fitzroy after the Lions were defeated by Hawthorn. Few at the ground could have expected to see Fitzroy play so well. The Lions' 150-point victory represented the greatest loss ever suffered by a team at the top of the ladder. No team could have played as well as Fitzroy.
We are the boys from old Fitzroy, we wear the colours, maroon and blue. We will always fight for victory, and we'll always see it through. Win or lose, we do or die. In defeat, we'll always try. Fitzroy, Fitzroy, a club we hold so dear. This year.
More than any other player, Quinlan represented the new confidence and spirit of Fitzroy. He had met the challenge of his new position with devastating results. As the VFL's leading goal kicker at the end of the season, he became the first Fitzroy player since Jack Moriarty in 1924 to win the honour. He also became the first Fitzroy player to ever kick 100 goals in a season. Superboot booted himself into Fitzroy and VFL records on August the 20th when he kicked his 100th goal for the season. Quinlan accepted a pass from Bradley Gotch when he was about 70 metres out from goal. He kicked true in classic super boot style. As thousands of fans streamed onto the ground to congratulate him, teammates gathered around to congratulate and protect him. It was a moment which long will be remembered by those present. Quinlan was to kick a further 16 goals in a stunning season. The Lions finished the home and away games in third position on the ladder with 15 wins and 7 losses. They went into the finals confident of success. However, a mixture of inexperience and injury was to cost the team dearly during its 2 finals appearances. Laurie Serafini, the unofficial captain of the backline, was injured in the last of the home and away games and was not available for the qualifying final against Hawthorn at the MCG. He was not to play again in 1983. His loss destabilised Fitzroy's defence and also meant fewer chances for Fitzroy's forwards from his long clearing kicks and dashes out of defence. Because of a lapse in concentration in the last 10 minutes of the second term, Hawthorn was able to kick away to a 27-point lead. It was not until midway through the last quarter that Fitzroy again challenged the Hawks' leadership. And it was through Bernie Quinlan that Fitzroy came close to snatching the game. At the 22-minute mark, Quinlan kicked his 5th goal for the quarter and his 8th for the match, and Fitzroy hit the front by 4 points. Quinlan's brilliant final term was described by one commentator as one of the greatest quarters of the modern era. Indeed it was. However, the Hawks soon replied with a goal from a free kick and kicked 2 more behinds, which saw them run out winners by just 4 points. It was Fitzroy's narrowest loss for the season and its most costly. Against Essendon in the first semi-final the following week, Fitzroy was in a winning position in the third term with a 19-point lead. But the desperate and vigorous Bombers pegged the Lions' lead back to just 7 points by three-quarter time. The Essendon challenge proved irresistible in the last quarter, and the Bombers ran out winners by 23 points. It was Fitzroy's first defeat at the hands of Essendon for the season. Although all at the club were bitterly disappointed after the loss, all knew that the team could only benefit from the experience. At Fitzroy, there were no longer any losers. The finals defeats would only make the team's desire for victory in 1984 more intense.
Well, the best thing was that half the side have now tasted finals football, and they'll certainly be a lot better off for that experience. And also, they would have learnt the hard way that 1 minute everybody wants to talk to you about the football, everyone's building you up for the game, you play in front of 100,000 people. If you lose, no one wants to know you, and it's cutthroat football, VFL finals football, and I'm sure that the experience of losing last year and suffering the embarrassment and the disappointment will certainly make us a better team.
Although Fitzroy's 100th season had not resulted in a premiership, it was a season of guts and determination that Fitzroy's founders would have been proud of.